So the first one that we'll jump into today is going to be to regulate blood sugar. And the problem is when we eat carbohydrates or sugars and that turns into glucose in the body has to raise insulins to process that glucose. And if someone's eating a lot of carbohydrates and sugars, it can create a really big sugar spike. And those sugar spikes are often followed by a sugar crash. And when a sugar crash happens, now the body doesn't have any glucose fuel source to operate on. There's other fuel sources that a body can use, but when someone's eating a lot of carbohydrates and sugars, it can restrict the body from accessing those other fuel sources. So eating high carb diets can really create a lot of trouble where a person is going to feel lousy for a variety of reasons just because of those sugar spikes and crashes. Next step that can be really helpful is to just eat real food. I know that you've heard about this. Hey, eat real food. What does that even mean? Well, when you're buying processed stuff that comes in a package, that's not really real food. It's been made in a factory. It has a lot of chemicals and ingredients that your body doesn't really recognize as food. It doesn't recognize it as nutrition. Now, you can eat this and it'll give you the energy to walk to your car and drive into work that day, so you'll feel like, oh, I'm doing just fine. I ate food. I gave my body what it needed. But the reality is when you're not really giving the body actual nutrients that it can use from real food sources, you're giving the body a burden that it has to deal with. And it may deal with this burden okay, and you might not even know that it's having any kinds of troubles whatsoever, but over time, this can create some problems. The third step is to just reduce your body's toxic load. Remember, the body can deal with some toxins. It's made to do that. It's very good at filtering junk out of the body. That's what it was made to do. But if the body has a lot of burdens that it's dealing with, it'll have a hard time with any toxins that are coming in. And toxins can come from a variety of sources. There's a lot of chemicals in our life now that are very toxic to the body. Foods that we eat are sprayed or injected with a lot of toxins that are not great for the body. So there's a lot of sources for toxins to come in, and when the body is less good at filtering out, they're going to start creating trouble. And a lot of people are already dealing with, man, I'm loaded. I'm dealing with about as much as I can deal with, and if I just walk down the aisle of cleaning products in the grocery store, I can't even take it. I can't even stand to be in that aisle because they can't even stand to inhale any of those chemicals because the body is so overloaded with trouble and they don't have the ability to get rid of any of that junk.